Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. So we're at Walmart. First of all, I was going to do a Target and Walmart like combo video because I got a 10 off 50 food for Target in my Target circle. And has anyone checked Flavor Wiki? I had a survey for granola bars and it's like the Laura Bar 12 count. They had 8 packs at Target. And all of them were expired. So I just wiped out that deal at Target. So did anyone get a midweek bonus? I didn't get one. I feel like Ibotta got us all hyped up for this like egg thing that we were searching for. And then my dad texted me too. He was like, did you get a bonus? And I was like, no. He was like, I was hoping for the egg one. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe they looked and they're like, okay, these people are doing way too good on their rebates. We need to like cut them off a little bit. I don't know what happened, but I didn't get one on either of my accounts. Hopefully you got one. So we're here at Walmart. I feel like there's not a whole lot of deals. I'm just kind of picking up what I can for free because I'm still working on that big bonus. And we don't have, well, I guess we have a decent amount of time left. We have like half the month still. So yeah, so we're just kind of focused on that. So it's Flavor Wiki, Ibotta, and I think Shopkick that we're working with mainly. I think that's it. So do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. It really, really helps out my channel, and let's go.
These Boost 6-packs are priced at $9.82. I'm going to use a $4 coupon. We just got this in the $4.13 save. So I'll pay $5.82, and then I'm going to submit to Shopkick. Between the scan kicks and buy kicks, I'm going to get back $5.22. Makes one of these only 60 cents, and it is a limit of 2 on Shopkick. I cannot believe this rebate kept sticking around and sticking around. So I'm going to do it while I'm here. So the Airwick warmers, of course, they're $3.98, and we're going to get $4 back on Ibotta with a limit of 3. So we're going to get 3 of them for free. Friends, there were so many granola bars on clearance. So check your stores. Like there was a lot tagged for clearance. But I did notice these Kodiak Crunchy bars, the chocolate chip. These are $3, and we have a 75-cent Ibotta rebate, so that's going to make this box $2.25. Now check your fetch accounts. Now I have a rebate. It's like spend $8 on like the bars, get back $1.50, but you may have something different. These 2 deals are Flavor Wiki deals. So the Laura Bar, this 12 count. This is what I got approved for the peanut butter chocolate chip. So this is the one that was expired at Target. All of them. So yeah. So if you go to Target and you want to do this deal, make sure you're checking all them bars. Yeah, I was shocked. I did see an employee that was stocking, and I mentioned to him because I did ask. I was like, "Can you check if you have more of these because all of the ones that are there are expired?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh." So anyway, friends, this Laura Bar 12 count is $12.94. I'm going to get back $15 on Flavor Wiki, so that's going to make that a $2.16 moneymaker. And now the RX bar, this is the nut, butter, and oat variety, and the honey, cinnamon, peanut butter flavor. So this is the 5 count. This is $8.96, and I'm going to get back $11 on Flavor Wiki. So that'll make that a $2.04 moneymaker. I almost forgot about this deal. So it's still going on, but the travel-sized Q-tips, these are $1.50, and I have a rebate on Shopkick for $1.32 back between the scan kicks and buy kicks, making this just 18 cents. Oh my goodness, friends. So I've been looking for Starry in my store like a mad woman. Walking up and down the checkout aisles, like eyeing up those coolers, and I've never been able to find it. Even when I look on the app, it says your store doesn't have it. So I wasn't even planning on picking this up. I was actually walking into the checkout lane where they have like a big line of like coolers, and I've looked in there before because I get like energy drinks out of there all the time. So I know I would have seen it, and now all of a sudden they have Starry. So I'm going to grab this 20 ounce. It's $2.38. I'm going to get back $2 on aisle. I don't even remember if it was an email I got or if it was a text message, but I do have that linked for you down below. I think you have until May 16th to submit your receipt, but I'll get back $2 on aisle. And then I also have $1.25 back on Ibotta, so that'll end up making this an 87-cent moneymaker. Okay, so this is everything I'm going to be picking up. So I'm going to do the boost twice on one Shopkick account and then once on another Shopkick account. So I'm going to do 2 different transactions, and one of them will just have the boost all by itself. Just one boost, friends.
All right, so here we are with today's goodness. Oh my gosh, friends, this is lots and lots of goodness, I think. Yeah, this is the goodness. Okay, anyway, so I typically 99% of the time, and I like 99.5% of the time, I go to self-checkout. So, when I used the boost coupon, it did call the person over to just override it. Like, it was approved, but they just had to override. I don't know if it was because of the value of the coupon, and that was just for the one, because I did the one by itself. But yeah, I mean, it worked just fine. So they just had to approve it. So probably if you go through like a regular checkout, you'll probably be okay, because they don't have, yeah, anyway, friends. Okay, so we have the one receipt for $5.82. And then we have this one that I put everything else on. So, and I see her there all the time. Like, she's so sweet. So I said, oh, I might need you for my next transaction, because I have more for my other transaction. And she was like, oh, okay, no worries. And then I scanned them first, and she must have been watching, and she came over and just waited for me to scan the coupon so she could like do it right away. She was super sweet. So there's both of those boosts, and then my $4 coupons, the Starry for $2.38, the Laura bar for $12.94. That's crazy. $12.94. I mean, it is 12 bars, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so my Q-tips, and then we have that's the RX bars, and then we have the Kodiak bars, and then the 3 Airwicks. So $52.36 on that receipt. So both receipts combined, this is $58.18. And that's after coupons, friends. This is out of pocket. Then I got approved already for the $2 on aisle. I'm getting back $26 on Flavor Wiki. $16.96 total from Shopkick. And it picked it up, no problem. The Q-tips, the boost, all of it. Then I ended up getting back a total of $14 on Ibotta. So, friends, oh my gosh, it ends up making all of this a 78-cent moneymaker and no bonus. Oh my gosh. So check your Flavor Wiki. Okay. And another thing with Flavor Wiki, there was like 7 ingredient surveys or something like that. But they're all about go into a restaurant, and I don't have those restaurants. So I have like 4 or 5 of them that are just sitting there that I haven't taken, because like I don't have a Bojangles. I don't have, it was like Chick something. I don't have like 4 of them. So as soon as they say which ones would you not go to, and I put I put like, you know, whatever ones I don't have. And then they're like, okay, sorry. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it. But it could be really good if you have those, whatever those restaurants are that they have. But anyway, friends. Yeah, so this was a nice little Walmart haul. But yeah, don't forget, if you go to Target, check your expiration dates. So yeah, so that is what I have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you in my next video. And until then, stay in coupon mode. Bye, friends.